Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. Shema Yisrael Asher Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Vahafta et anat Elohecha ובכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך וחיו הדברים האלה אשר נוחי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך וחיה כי ויחיו אלוהיך אל הארץ אשר נשבע אל אבותיך לאברהם ליצחק וליעקב לתת לך ערים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר למילאת ופירות הצפים אשר לא עשת בה כרים וזיתים אשר נטעת והלכת ושבת הישמר לך פן תשכח את יהוה אשר תישך מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. Repeat this idea that all is one, and maybe one day you can return to that all oneness. Hippie T-Top, the production of sound is very powerful and deeply important to the experience of being human. We make sounds like no other creatures make. And I'm glad to hear that you also use tonal production to calm yourself, right? Like it's important. Our brains are hardwired to hear human voices, and so we can use them to our advantage. All of this ritual that I do every morning is basically sound magic, right? Like, I don't really like using the word magic because it means different things to different people, and I try to be fairly specific with the words that I use, but we're using sounds more than even meanings, right? Like, obviously, prayer in Hebrew means something. You can translate it to Greek or Latin or English, but beyond the syntactic meaning of the words, the syllables themselves resonate, right? And they impact our emotions and our sense of place in the world. And that's why I say them. That's why I repeat those old sounds. And specifically why I repeat them in ancient languages as opposed to in English. Baruch atah Yahweh Eloheinu melech haolam shelo ashani isha. I repeat the name of Yahweh Eloheinu, who did not make me a woman. I did. Baruch atah Asher Anat Malecha Ha'olam Asher Yitzar et Ha'adam Bechachama Uvara Ve'or. I repeat the name of Asherah Anat, who made me with many openings and cavities. I came upon a wedding that old families had contrived, with Bethlehem the bridegroom and Babylon the bride. Oh, great Babylon was trembling, and she stood there naked with me, and Bethlehem inflamed us both like the shy one at some orgy. And when we fell together, all our flesh was like a veil that we had to draw aside to see the serpent eat its tail. Oh, some women wait for Jesus, and some we wait for Cain. So I'll hang upon this altar, and I'll hoist my axe again, and I'll take the one who finds me back to where it all began, back when Jesus was the honeymoon, and Cain was just a man. And we'll read from pleasant Bibles that are bound in blood and skin, that Asherah is gathering all her children back again. Good morning, Erica. So nice to see you here once more. How are you doing today? I don't want to pray to my maker. No, no. I just want to be what I see. Not just who I am, but the pink and golden land and that wide, wild sky over me. Help me to the sun. Hey, I'm looking everywhere. See, I'm looking to become not the prayer, but the prayer. And I don't want to pray, no. I don't want to pray, no, no, no. I don't want to pray. We don't want to pray. Pray. I love Allah, Allah made love. And Yahweh, Yahweh made hate. Asher, Asher, made good. And Anat made bad. Elohim made love. And Yahweh, Yahweh made hate. I love Allah. God made, God made, God made. But I don't want to pray to my maker. No, I just want to be what I see. Not like in a book or the leaves of trees that shook from a word that means only not a thing. No, no. Pardon, God and Mom, what I'm saying isn't fair. See, I'm looking to become not the prayer, but the prayer. And I don't want to pray, no. I don't want to pray, no, no, no. I don't want to pray. We don't want to pray. Pray. I love Allah, Allah made love. And Yahweh, Yahweh made hate. Asher, Asher, made good. And Anat made bad. Elohim made love. And Yahweh, Yahweh made hate. I love Allah. God made, God made, God made me. Except that's a lie. None of those gods exist, and we make one another socially constructed identities. Hello, Lizzie Izzy. How are you? Erica, will you remind me what work you have? I guess you have a new job? What is your new job? So, we will conclude today with Arati and Kaddish. Arati means flame, and Kaddish means prayer. Jaya Jaya Arati Vina Vinayaka Vina Vinayaka Shri Ganesha Jaya Jaya Arati Subramanya Subramanya Kartikeya Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala Venugopala Venuola Papa Vidura Navanita Chora Jaya Jaya Arati Venkantaramana Venkantaramana Sankatarana Sita Rama Radhe Shama Jaya Jaya Arati Gauri Manohara Gauri Manohara Bhavani Sankara Samba Sadashiva Uma Maheshwara Jaya Jaya Arati Raja Rajeshwari Raja Rajeshwari Tripura Sundari Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Mahashakti Jaya Jaya Arati Anjaneya Anjaneya Hanumanta Jaya Jaya Arati Dattatreya Dattatreya Trimutri Avatara Jaya Jaya Arati Adityaya Adityaya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sanistaraya Sanistaraya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sankarachaya Sankarachaya Advaita Gurave Jaya Jaya Arati Sadgurunata Sadgurunata Shivananda Jaya Jaya Arati Vishnu Devananda Vishnu Devananda Vishnu Devananda Jaya Jaya Arati Agastya Munaye Agastya Munaye Shirama Priyaye Jaya Jaya Arati Ayapa Samine Dharma Shastave Jaya Jaya Arati Jesus Gurave Moses Gurave Buddha Gurave Jaya Jaya Arati Muhammad Gurave Guru Nanak Gurave Samastya Gurubho Namaha Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala Natatrasya Bhati Natanjakaratam Nima Vidyo Bhati Kutaya Magni Twameva Bandamandi Sarvam Tasya Basya Samidam Vivanti Om Gange Kayamane Kaiva Govari Saraswati Narmade Siddhikaveri Namastitam namo namaha. Tvameva mata, trapita tvameva, tvameva bandusha saka tvameva, tvameva vidya javinam tvameva, tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Kayena vacha manasendriyarva budyat manava prakrite sabhavat karomi adyad sakalam parasmahe narayana hiti sarmar payami sarvadharmam pravichayam mekam savarnam vraja aham sva sarva papayo mokshayami masucha. Good morning, Dr. Punk. How are you? I'm really happy to see you. I really appreciate your presence in this feed. Just waltz in with an Ouroboros. You're great. You're so good. I like consistency. So, we have one more prayer today. One more prayer this morning. We'll say Kaddish. So, the word Kaddish means holy. Holy with a tinge of death. Kadosh, kadosh, kadosh. The angels flank the throne of Yahweh as the temple is destroyed. It's one reference among many. I don't know. When I look at that name, I think about its long, long history, right? It makes up my name. It's the name of cities and people and prayers. And, of course, it represents grief today. So, we say Kaddish to remind ourselves of all those who have passed. And the parts of ourselves that have passed as well. Those aspects of who we were that we no longer are. And those aspects of who we are that we do not wish to be, and we grieve them. We wish they were gone. We wish we were otherwise. And yet we are here. And we're here together. So, we'll say these words. Remind ourselves that life is suffering, and yet suffering is life, right? We are alive. We are here together in this space, and I think that's enough. So, for the last 2,500 years, give or take, my ancestors have said these words in response to death. Good morning, Batya. Yidgadal v'yidgadash Shema Rabba B'yama divrachyote v'yamlich malchute B'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayede kol beit Yisrael B'gala v'zman karif v'yimru. Amen. Yehi Shema Rabba meva'arech li'alam onmei onmaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal Shema dekudesha B'rechu Leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechimata Jamiran b'yama v'yimru. Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Amin Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu V'chol Yisrael V'imru Amin Osei Shalom V'imramav Huya Asei Shalom Aleinu V'chol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Osei Shalom V'imramav Huya Asei Shalom Aleinu V'chol Yisrael V'imru V'imru Amen. Yes, Dr. Punk, it's part of my name. It's a little bit different, right? Like, so if you look on this prayer document that I have here, right, Kaddish is spelled in English with 2 Ds, whereas my name is spelled with 1 D. I inherited my name from my wife, right? Like, and she got it from her father, and names, they get inherited, right? And I took this name when I transitioned, because it felt appropriate. So I didn't just pull it out of nowhere exactly, right? I was lucky enough to marry someone with an extremely resonant name. And that is one reason among many that I say Kaddish every day. Not the most important reason, but it's certainly notable. Thank you for the pumpkins, Dr. Punk. You're so generous with me. So consistently generous. 6.5 cents, but it means a lot more than 6.5 cents. If I found a nickel on the ground, I wouldn't think of it, but whenever you give me pumpkins, or fairies, or flowers, or Like it's a real interaction. It's pretty great. Thank you. I have to go. Yeah, I have an appointment at 11, and then I have to go to school. I'm giving a talk on seed saving. I'll post a video about it in a little bit, but anyway, I love you all, truly. And I will see you tomorrow to say all of these same words once again in this rhythm of life that we share. Okay, farewell.